Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2 with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day, what are you up to? Today I've got this to show you, which is the Volkswagen Meteor. This is actually a mod that you can find on Steam, but I will endeavour to leave links down below for you guys and girls look at it and download it and have a go of it on for yourself. Looking at pictures, I've never seen one of these in real life. Looking at pictures I've found online, the detail is pretty spot on. For you guys and girls that don't know, and probably most of you are probably already aware of this, but Volkswagen do actually own the manned truck brand. I believe, I'm almost 98% sure they do, or they're partners with them in some way or another. So you may see some familiarities. In fact, you're looking at the side of that, you'd think that is a man looking sort of like, the only bits you wouldn't see as man is just this bit here, the front bit, is because the windows aren't as large. Down here again you'd see man characteristics with some other extra bits and pieces, but it is a man's engine, chassis, pretty much all the running gears, all MAN, and I think it's just a VW interior trim and other bits and pieces stuck on the outside to make it look like a VW. As you can see, the airlines do work. Well, that's like there's only one attached there. Yeah, I only see one attached there. Was that my imagination? No, there is just one. This may only need one, I don't know. I thought it needed at least two, but I could be wrong. But as you can see, it does look pretty good on the outside. Inside, again, same scenario, not too bad. You can see sort of like characteristics from the MAN sort of like shining through, like the wheel looks like a typical MAN. Just the instrument cluster looks a bit different. It's not, but again, there's similarities there, and there's some bits and pieces that look a bit different, but the same, if you know what I mean. Mirrors look maybe a bit smaller. I think they're a little bit smaller. I could be just imagining that. It's been a while since I've actually driven an MAN. But anyway, once you have downloaded and installed it, you may be thinking, right, Kev, where's the dealers? Unfortunately, you can't actually. If I go to MAN and then just click one at random and buy online, you can't actually get it from an MAN dealer. It would be nice if you could, but you can't. You have to go to Mod Authorized Dealer and then click on MAN, and there you go. I'll go for the customization, configuration. Right, you have two cabs, both sleepers, I should say, both night cabs or sleepers. So it's a sleeper low roof and a sleeper high roof. And then you've only got the two chassis options, which is the 6x4 mid-lift and just a standard 6x4. Looks like a slightly shorter chassis. And engine configurations, there's only two, lowest being that and the highest being that. They're both ME engines, as it would be the case. Gearbox options, you start from 12 speed and then work your way up to 16 speed with retarder. Interior options, you have the standard and standard dark. I prefer the standard, weirdly enough. Just breaks it up a little bit, doesn't make it look also uniform. Less plasticky, although that still looks plasticky. It doesn't look as plasticky, but that's just my personal preference. Some people may vary. With colour schemes, right, you get this one skin with it, and then obviously you can choose colours which you like, and then if you work your way down, you can actually get metallics. It does work with metallics. and do like that and like that. Okay, and then it kind of works with your DLCs. It might not be 100% like, look at this. This doesn't look 100% married up. It looks a little bit off, but that could just be my imagination. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all, actually, because I'd say this is all just based off the MEN cab and chassis situation. Right, let's go to options, shall we? Options are, you can work with lower bull bars or bumpers, so you've got those options again if you want to change that out. And then the next button, the ERs, you've got just one standard plastic option, and then you can put your bull bars on as well if you want to throw one on. I won't throw one on because I want to show you the rest of the buttons or dots. You got two sets of lights, so you got that, and then halogen, and then xenon lamps, which I guess are LED xenon. What's that one? It's not. That's the next one. Right, and then you got the standard grills. By the looks of it, you got standard grill, and then you have standard plastic grill. Again, personal preference. If you want a completely different look to it, you've got those options there available. It does cover beacons or whatever accessories you've got. If I stick just a random flashing beacon on or whatever, on there you can see, and again you got those. And then if I show you the lights, you can see, look, it does actually work with those. Just so if that is your thing, you can use those. And then accessories, you've got, and that's basically the front grille. So you've got the standard front grille with a bit of chrome, bit of plastic, just plastic, all full out chrome. Again, personal preference. Top here, plastic, and then you've got painted. Here you've just got number plates, no other options there available. Front mirror is on plastic, and then these standard sort of wing mirrors, plastic or paint. For the mirror around the side, you only got one option. And this dot here, actually, let's work our way up to the top of the cab. So there you go. You've got the, oops, I've missed one, haven't I? You've got the visor there, so you can stick that on. And then if I can get this dots just right, you've got that, which I kind of glossed over. It's antennae. You can stick them on if you wish. On top here, you've got bull bar options. So if that's your thing, you go ahead, stick them on. You've also got the side options here for horns. You can have covered and uncovered. And then you've got on the top here, you can stick your beacons on. And just behind that is a deflector. It will get rid of bits and pieces and move that bit to there, I believe. Or no, it just, you've got option that or not at all. That's your options. You can either have the aerial foil or not at all. Side bit is this one here. You've got plastic, or you can have paint. And then this one, plastic, paint, and then door options, plastic, paint or chrome. And it supports all your tyres as well, so you can throw your Goodyears or your Michelins, whatever you prefer, all the standard stock in game tyres. All the wheel rims work as well, so again, throw whatever you like on there, standard or non-standard. Same for wheel nuts, same for the hubs, and then you've got your cap covers there as well. They all work with it. I think that curve, if we go along the side here, that lower one is your wheel mud flap, sorry I should say. You can choose which ones you like. Don't know if you saw them, I'll just point them out. They're just down here. So you've got VW one, and then you've got those options. Going up one, you have the duty side, or you've got the stock side, or you have the fully painted side. That's an option for you. And then above that, you've got this, which kind of gives you like a little footplate you can walk across, so you don't have to walk across the bare naked engine or chassis. You've got something safe to walk across. And then you can put CB radio here as well. It does change things by doing that. And then you've just got back to that one. The back wheels are same options again. You can change throughout. I'll just quickly gloss over those. You know what to do. There's people, you can just rub whatever you like on them. You know, same for the tyres, you know. Just do what you like. Same goes for this. This is where it changes a little bit. Up here, you've got the different dots. You've got plastic top arch or painted top arch, and then the next one down, you have to kind of click down one to click up one. It's a bit annoying. And then you've got the actual complete, to make it complete plastic or complete painted wheel arch. Tyres again, next one, and then the wheels again, the next one. Around the back here you have different mud guards again. Just quickly show them all again, and then you've got the same on the side. This side's where it gets a bit funky and a bit different. There's an extra dot around here somewhere. It appears and disappears. Right, here we go. So you can have the plastic tank, and I think there is, what's that? Oh yeah, that is a bit of a weird one. You can actually see that on the other side, I believe. You get the angle right. There you go. So again, you see it disappears and then it reappears again at certain points. Look, it's got like a if I get rid of it, it puts like a air management system in there, so it keeps, you know, you can pump or inflate or deflate your tyres depending on what jobs application you need the truck for. And then if I go around to the, if I can find the petrol tanks, they're here somewhere as well. Oh, another dot which I didn't cover. What's that one? Yeah, so you've got plastic petrol tank, and then you've got standard, which is, I'd say, steel or aluminium, and then you've got chrome, and then down here you got the exhaust stacks. Didn't spot them. It's weird. Okay, I can only get that on one side. You don't get that. Oh, do you get it on that side? Oh, again, you do get it on that side. So you can have your pipes down there if you so wish, or if you wish, you can also have them, and then you can put your lights along there if you wish as well. It's again personal preference. So you do have those options. As for this dot, it's just a standard stock wheel flap with wheel guards, and then you've got your, obviously, the different steps as well. I think that more or less covers all the dots. Yeah. I probably have missed something here, but oh, you can add, again, you can add antennae sticking out the front if I didn't cover that before. Right, as for interior options, there's not a great deal of selection here. You can put, that refers back to the outside again. Wheels, you only get one. It does cover the extra bits and bobs though, so you can stick your spinners on there if you need to. That's just the number plate again. GPS, you can, there are two types of GPS. You get like an exclusive or the stock one. Don't know what the difference is. Up here you can put your dots in, so you can put stuff on the window. In this case, this is probably a good thing because this doesn't have an option to put a GPS up along here. Some people prefer it up on here so don't have to look down so much. It is within eye range. You can, if your actual eye can actually glance down to there, but some people do just prefer it be on the windscreen, or well, mounted higher up so they can see it easier. You do have that option if I can find one. Where are you? There we go. GPS. Wrong one. GPS. That one. There we go. For hanger or danglies, you can use what's in the comes with the truck, or you can actually use your DLCs or your special event ones. Up here it's got a light. I don't know if how that works. I think that might work if you put the beacons on, but don't quote me. Down here again, that just equates the back outside the antennae again, so ignore that one. That more or less covers all the options you get. Right, let's come back out of here and let's drive it. I'll do start up so you guys can hear it from the outside and the inside. So start off with the inside first. Now outside. And there you go. Windows do work on it as well, so oh, wrong one, that's lights. Lights do work with it. There is a slight difference with the lights. The xenon lights, I've tried them both. Halogens seem a bit duller compared to the xenon, but there's not a great deal in it. Wrong one again. There you go, it's the right one. Left one, I should say. And there's the right one. There. Handbrake's roughly down there. I'll try and activate it and look down at the same time, so I might just need to fully animated. Let's deplete the air out of it. The emergency brakes do not apply, but you do get the warning sound as soon as you fire up low air. Like that. Build some air back up. As you can see, the dials do work. Fuel, oil temperature, water temperature, all the good stuff, all does actually work. Hazards, let's try the hazards, see if they actually flick on or off. Wrong one. They don't, but I'm not going to overly criticise that. But again, the wheel looks like a standard MAN or MAN one. Does it have animated pedals? Let's take it out of gear. Ready? Got it out of gear. Take the handbrake off then, so it doesn't make that silly noise. Why are you in reverse? There we go. It's still supported as in gear. Pedals don't work, which again, no biggie. The wipers, let's find them. Those do work, and they do have different speeds to them, and you do get the rain effect on them. I have tried it in rain, but anyway, I digress. Let's get on the road and get this job done before we get done for being too late for the job. I've got a relatively short run on today, so I'm hoping it shouldn't take too long. I'll open this window a bit so you guys can hear it. There we go.
Turn right.
It's quite... I've got auto box on today, just to mix it up again.
Turn left.
And I find it a bit easier when I'm doing these sort of showcases as well. Just until I get to learn how the power band of this truck actually is. It does work with manual. I've tried it. It just feels a bit, even with a load on it, it just seems to pull like there's nothing on it at all. You're having to jump all sorts of gears just to get it to work. Go on, this coach driver. And Mr. Car. As for handling, as long as you don't do anything stupid with it, it will work. It's pretty good. It works fine. Just works like a standard MAN. I'll try and roll it about a bit so you guys can see. Again, if you do something really stupid with it, it will just topple like any other trucking game, really. I've not tried a like a stupidly heavy load on this, so I don't know how it works with like the silly heavy or heavy unusual loads. So you guys and girls have to try that for yourself. I can imagine it probably go fine for some of the lighter, heavier loads, but nothing tragically, stupidly heavy. It's not that powerful an engine. I'll stay in this lane for now. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, that's right. Dude's gonna let me out anyway, so let's try and give it a bit more jiggle. Let's try to do some more different shots as well, so you guys and girls can see it. Different shots of it without crashing, hopefully. Engine brake. Back to the normal in cab view. I think we've done for speeding. No surprise there, eh? Twice? Really? I was slowing down. So it handles pretty well. It handles like a standard MAN. Not much difference in it. You see now I'm getting it up to speed. You can see the amount of rolls in there. So if you were to be stupid and hit that corner at full speed like I was going, you'd be on your side. If you've got your settings like mine anyway. If you've got them standard default settings, you'd probably get around that easy. Go about a bit quicker. You can see it start to roll. Mind you, that's quite a forgiving corner, so. But it doesn't definitely picks up speed very quickly. With a lead foot like mine, you find yourself going really quick before you know it. too.
Right. Then exit right.
We're coming off this anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Exit right.
Let's bring the windows up. If I can find the button while turning, I can't, so. Still trying to find the button while turning, never a good sign. There we go, that's the one. Brakes quite good. That was slamming the brakes on. If I just try feathering the brakes, it's difficult for me, I know, because I've got a lead foot. But just gently putting the foot on the brake, it does work as well. Brakes are quite sharp, if you ask me. So the engine brake or retarder, or sorry, not a retarder, engine brake. That works quite well. I've not tried the retarder on this yet, to be honest. I don't know if I've got retarder settings on my truck. No, oh, this is just a standard gearbox without retarder. You'd have to try that. I normally put it on as a matter of course, so I'm going 2 options, but I just didn't put it on. For you die-hard people that like think, oh, it's just an MAN in a different suit, you're probably right, in a sense. It feels like an MAN, it drives like an MAN, but there's a subtle little difference to it. There's some tweaks and bits that just like the windows. For instance, the windows are a lot larger on an MAN. They actually go up to the top there. Same for the front. Oh, I'm going the wrong one. No, it's down here. That's where I need to go. I'd say give it a try before dismissing it as just another MAN. You can quickly forget it is just an MAN with a VW badge on it. And I'm as to say, try it and see how you feel with it. If you can't get on with it, you can't get on with it. I don't mind it, to be honest. Would I add it to my fleet of what, let my other drivers drive it? Even though it is a Steam mod, and they typically, the people that upload to Steam do update their mods a lot quicker than a standard modder, or it's easier to obtain the update without having to faff around on the internet looking for the latest working version that won't clash with your version. What I found in past experiences, how is this? Okay. It's interesting because there's no lights. I just have to work my way out and hope I don't crash into anything. Like I say, past experiences with even the Steam stuff, especially at the moment as SCS are constantly updating the game, both games at the moment, with new updates, you know, visuals, etc., sound updates, etc., etc. You might find the mod suddenly just doesn't work, and the modder needs a bit of time just to slightly update it. Now it's fine as if you're not driving the truck, but if you add it into your fleet and then put one of your drivers onto it, and then the modder's made some sort of crucial change to the way the engines are set up or something like that, even though you're not driving it, when you go to try and configure it in your
Take the first exit.
well, on your home page. Is he coming this? No, he's turning. It crashes the game. I'm not saying it will happen with this particular mod, but I've found in the past of mods, Steam Workshop mods that have done that and integrated selected differences, or even a non-Steam Workshop mod. You've added a mod at one point and then taken it out at another point, and then realised you've taken it out and you've got it in. You're still got a truck with it in. You run against problems with the game crashing. You have to sell a truck, etc., etc. It gets a bit of a pain. So for that reason, I say don't add them to your fleet. Keep them as a personal truck by all means, because at least then you can just sell it and you don't have to worry too much about having to buy another replacement for the driver, etc., etc. So that's the only reason I say don't add it into your fleet with another driver. Keep it as like I say for your own use, but just don't use it for as a fleet truck. Would I drive it again? Yes, I would actually drive this again. I actually don't mind driving it, although, like I say, he's just an MAN, and I'm not a big fan of MANs. The fact that it's slightly tweaked differently makes you forget it's an MAN. And I think it's tweaked just enough so you do actually forget that. Believe it or not, that's my personal opinion. Some people might go, no, it's just too similar. I can't stand driving it, and that'd be your personal view, and I have no qualms in people thinking that. You know, each to their own. But I find it's actually not
Keep
quite
right, and
the
then
same.
exit right.
Whoa, you see that? That guy just crashed straight into that. I'll try and in editing, I'll try and cut that out and redo a slow-mo replay. No, why? Same.
Right. Exit right.
You might be thinking, where's Sim Dash today, Kev? Again, I just want to demonstrate the truck, and because the weather's been so rubbish lately, it's been dull, overcast, and it's absolutely hammering it down outside at the moment. The amount of natural light coming in is pretty poor, and I've noticed in the past when it's poor light, it's hard to see or make out what's going on with the Sim Dash. So I haven't got that on today. I'm running it, I can see it myself, but webcam just can't pick it up. So that's why it's not playing today. That's the downside. I've got to figure out. Problem is, I can't shine a light directly onto it, because if I do, it just shines the light back on it, and then you can't see it anyway. Someone did mention, two people have mentioned Sinky, and I think another one of my subscribers, Brian, he mentioned put some LEDs on it, and I was just like, yeah, that's a nice idea, but it seems a bit overkill for what I want to do, really. It might look a bit tacky as well. LEDs either make things look really good or really tacky, and I mean this is on general and anything really. Same with, trees. Some people just think LEDs on trees make them look tacky. Cheers. And I can see their point of view. It can do. But sometimes it makes the trees look good. Let me put some side lights on just to see everyone else has got their lights on. So almost at the destination. As I say, I did try and pick a fairly quick route. I didn't want it going on way too long, and I'm doing this as quick as I can. If it has run over, I apologise in advance. That's the downside when you're trying to do a mod review, when you're reviewing both a truck and trying to do a run at the same time. And if it's a really stupidly daft short run, it won't take you 2 minutes to do, but then you don't really utilise the truck to its full benefit. I'd say, yeah, those xenon lights definitely give it a different look. They seem a bit brighter than the standard halogen. I don't really need the full lights on. Ironically enough, you can't see it, but for you guys that watch one sim dash with the lights on, they're that exact same coloured red as my actual sim dash, which is ironic.
Get ready to turn right.
Don't know
Turn
where.
right.
Oh,
And
there.
then turn right.
Turn right and then turn right. Okay. Can we go in here? I hope so. Okay. Oh, is it not? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Turn right.
Okay. I'm guessing it's in here. Really? It told me to turn right. I must have missed the gate. Because that's there, look. There it is, right there. Shouldn't do that in a truck, by the way. We can do it. It's been done. I've seen it done in the yard. But truck drivers don't like going to do a complete 90. Yeah, that's it. It was right there. It said to turn right, though. So I did. Ah, right. It meant right here. Right, okay. My bad. And it's relatively easy run as well. Easy stop. There we go. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Right. Out of gear. Brake on. Lights. No, wrong button. Lights off. Engine off. And then I grab the keyboard and press T and decouple. And it goes excellent. Continue. I'll come out of here and I'll say goodbye to you guys and girls. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed this mod showcase. If you did, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this for any reason at all, please feel free to give me a thumbs down. Leave comments down below for either way, so then at least then I can try to improve in the future. If you know anyone else that also may enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future episodes like this, or mod showcases like this, or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so then you're aware as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.